The Kremlin is actively conducting a so-called cognitive warfare campaign. Russian troops are simulating an offensive in the border areas in northern Ukraine, trying to convince the West that the front is collapsing. Russian propaganda describes local border skirmishes as the beginning of a new major offensive. For example, on February 8th, the Russian Ministry of Defense claimed to have allegedly captured the village of Sidorovka near the border in the Sumy region. At the same time, the so-called Z military bloggers immediately began saying that this was part of creating a buffer zone. However, as analysts from the Institute for the Study of War note, there is no confirmation or visual evidence of control over the settlement. Putin's goal here is obvious: to strengthen the narrative of the Russian Federation's inevitable victory and force Ukraine and the West to make concessions.
At the end of December 2025, the Kremlin launched a cognitive warfare campaign using cross-border attacks in the north of the Sumy region and the Kharkiv regions in an attempt to exert informational influence and affect the ongoing negotiations to end the war. The Institute for the Study of War has found no evidence that Russian forces have achieved any significant success in reaching operationally meaningful objectives, or any signs that Russia is preparing for a major offensive against Ukraine from the north. From the report of the Institute for the Study of War.